Not the ideal weather for sports.
Yeah, like probably just get like a little hot spot. Yeah, I'm sure you like hot spots. Hot spots are home. Yeah. But they're on the you plug it in, you call it. A number of things.
Look at today's game for LAVC. We do have.
That's why I want to do updated cameras. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just putting on me right now. I'm looking for something other than the money. I'm about to talk, you understand? Are you here right now? You should not disappear right now. Look, you're getting all your friends, you're getting in the car, you're coming to the house, I'm here right now. That's the all the new things. Stop cars with the DJs. All white, all yellow things. And the city brother, and they know what's there. I don't trust you on the double. I make steps and you look for lazy. Yeah, they all get crazy. What? Tell them if they have fun. Good afternoon and welcome to LA Valley College for today's matchup between Glendale College Vaqueros and your LA Valley College Monarchs. At this time, we ask you to please rise if you are able to for the playing of the national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last stream, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streamed. And the rockets ran the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's game time. LA Valley College, the Monarchs looking good sweepies get one win in this and get their first time of the season. But it's good to have both parties here today. Hopefully no more delays, but ready here.
The weather app earlier had precipitation at 100% at noon, and so that's when I knew they were going to have to delay this just a little bit. There's no way they take that straight. First pitch, hit in the left field, drifting over to make the catch is Gavin Taylor, right number one. So one pitch one out.
So one away here are the Monarchs.
And right now, the outfielders, when they turn their head up, they are going to have some raindrops in the eye. But
Yeah, I guess
making it a little bit difficult to see the ball. It's kind of the same shade as white as the sky, depending on the brightness, of course. So,
Alex Dolan was up first.
I took such much out. Let me see the data.
Here's the next pitch, and that's a call strike. Apologies, we were a little bit distracted. That's a call strike.
a one pitch coming from Margolis to Daniel Ruiz.
The center fielder, Daniel Ruiz.
A one pitch. Ooh, high fastball.
We don't quite have the, I guess we have a technology, but we can't quite see what the speed is for each pitch. So we're gonna have to use some intuition here to.
With this in the left center field, Gavin Taylor hustling as fast as he can. He might make the catch. Oh, he pulls his glove back at the last second. It bounces on the warning track. He's going to throw it in. He had a chance to make the catch. He didn't.
And going over to maybe a double for Daniel Ruiz. He's in the second.
Very, yeah. He just refused to make a play on the ball. Had that bounced out of his glove, that would have been in there. He just pulled his glove back. Very strange decision by Gavin Taylor. Maybe he thought that Casey Skett was going to collide with him, and he pulled his glove back. But that was a routine flyout that he had there.
Yeah, routine flyout, but unfortunately the play wasn't made. And here comes Andrew.
This is Jake Price.
Something like that. Sorry, I look at the wrong lineup, but
And Jake Price, follow up right behind him is his brother, Max Price. Confirmed today. They are related. Strike one.
right. But he already a runner in scoring position for Glendale Vaqueros. He must have probably put the ball in play here.
Taking his time. Margolis peers back.
1,
Strike two.
strike.
Okay, so all the outfielders lead off, are in the top of the order for Glendale.
There's the 0-2.
Margolis is going to have to deal soon. Once the pitch clock is installed, he's not going to be able to take all that time. Checks over to second.
So I wasn't aware that we have pitch clocks here in college baseball too.
Pretty soon, it was last week, the pitch clock was on a table right behind us, and they're going to choose where to install it and who will operate it during the game.
There's the 0-2.
Deals the 0-2 pitch. Oh, pops this up, and it's foul out of play. Nate Sterling takes a few steps and then gives it up.
So that one's fouled away.
You ever worry about your car getting plunked by a foul ball? Or do you park far enough away so that doesn't happen?
Well, I hope I park far enough away, but you never know. But yeah, I mean, that's usually sometimes it's kind of a worry.
Yeah. I always like to park in the corner right by the gate so that cuts the risk of the door things in that. So.
Yeah, that would be nice. And so 0-2 coming up. 1 out here at the top of the first.
Ball one.
So you get 1 out here at the top of the first. Glendale, they have a runner on second in scoring position. Here, the third game of the series between Glendale and LA Valley. Glendale, of course, won the first 2 games.
Margolis taking his time in between each pitch. Oh, there's going to be a comebacker. It's going to go right up the middle. A C-nice single into center field. Coming around to score is Daniel Ruiz. It's 1-0 Glendale Community College. It's an RBI single for Jake Price.
Some good running between the bases there. And Glendale here on the board and scoring. They're up 1-0.
This is how it started yesterday. They started the game up 2-0, and then they put up 7 runs in the bottom second. So
It's still 1 out.
2-1. They started out the score 2-1 yesterday. My bad. Valley did lead off. They had 1-0. We're having a mound visit. Evan Smith, he has the coolest visors because when it's sunny out, the sun reflects off them. When the sun goes down, the outfield lights reflect off them. But when it's dreary like this and lights aren't on, nothing reflects off them. But it's very cool. It's almost a distraction for the batter.
Yep. By design, probably.
Yeah. Here comes left field brother Matt.
Next Price, the right-handed hitter, going up against the right-handed throwing Margolis. So I guess kind of the matchup favors the pitcher here, but the Monarchs are down 1-0. So
Yeah, no strikeouts yet from Margolis. Strike one.
ball strike. Where I'm sitting, I'm directly behind the like right in line with the home plate umpire, so I can kind of see where the pitch is coming at.
Yeah, I'm slightly offset. That's strike two.
Strike 2.
Same exact pitch.
So 2 competitive pitches here in a row.
He started out 0-2
Still
against
1 out.
Jake Price, and he got on base on a 1-2 count.
And
Strike 3.
Ball strike, the backward K as they call it
Mm-hmm.
in baseball.
2 away in the top first. Vaqueros lead Monarchs 1-0. Here's Jordan Benamontes.
The runners at first. That's Jake Price, who drove in that run, but as the Vaqueros leading.
Check swing was outside the zone, 1 ball, no strikes.
Jake Price drove in that one run by Ruiz that has the Vaqueros up 1-0. He's on first.
He's been playing it safe. He hasn't had a very big lead off. Oh, that goes foul as he fouled it off his leg.
Yep, hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, it bounced off his lower leg in the
Those
fair
are
territory.
usually always painful when it goes straight up the bat right into your leg, and it seems to be okay, I guess.
And not many batters for any team that's played here this season have worn those like shin protectors. And so whenever they do get hit, they do take a minute or so for the pain to go away. It's just not something they do here. You know what else is something they don't do here very well? It happened 3 days ago was a little wristband to communicate pitch types. That's what the starting pitcher for Glendale Community College did, but it doesn't seem like LAVC has done it. We'll see if Kushas has one of those on his wrist when he comes out and bottom first.
Yeah, interesting. I guess they're moving away from the old school signs, right?
Easier to track if you're the Astros.
All right, of course. They cheat. No trash cans around though.
Yep, and no metal ones anyway. Oh, did he get hit by a pitch? He did. So we're gonna have him advance to first, and Jake Price will go to second.
So runners on first and second here for the Vaqueros here in the first, where they are leading 1-0. Coming up will be James Harrington, the DH.
James Harrington has on some bright pink gloves. He did not play yesterday, so I didn't see them. I guess it was his.
And the
Okay,
runners taken off.
third.
It's a call strike, but the runner Jake Price has stolen third, so he's in, I guess, even more of a scoring position now.
Yes, runners on in the corners. The count was 0-1. We're at the sixth spot in the batting order, and there's 2 outs at the top of the first. Vaqueros lead 1-0 on RBI single by Jake Price. It's riskier though if you're going stealing a base with a right-handed pitcher because you're more in the line of view. He's going to be hitting the left field. It's going to bounce. Gavin Taylor will throw it in. That run comes home. Moving. Jordan Vitamontes up to second. An RBI single for James Harrington. 2-0 Vaqueros.
Yep, that was a pitch right on middle, and James Harrington easily getting on top of it, driving that over past the infield to left field, scoring another run, and that's now 2-0 Vaqueros.
Here's number 33, Mike Bang.
It's been a problematic first inning here for the Monarchs. Not the kind of start that they were hoping for. You mentioned last game also they had a similar start.
They jumped out to a lead because they were on the road. They batted first. We'll see if they can respond in the bottom half of this inning. Ball one.
Way out. The weather game today, it's been raining all day, and because we're off the Wi-Fi hit again.
Yeah, we're off.
Apologies.
For those hearing the re-air of this, we're all good. We don't have to worry about that. Oh, this is going to soar right over the third baseman's head. That's Colin Taylor over to Gavin Taylor, bringing home another run. Advancing over to third is James Harrington. And it's an RBI double. 2 runners in scoring position now. 3-0 Vaqueros.
Another nice pitch that the hair got on top of and pulling it away to left field. So some good hitting here at the top of the order by the Vaqueros.
Yeah, 3 runs and 4 hits so far, and 5 base runners. So not the best start not the best start right now, but
yeah, we also saw a dropped fly ball here in this innings by the left fielder.
Gavin Taylor's been put to work out there. Most of the balls that get past the infield have gone his way. Strike 1 for Dylan Siddell. We're 8th in the order, so they could go through the entire order in this top first inning.
Dylan Siddell, the second baseman. The number 8 hitter here. And with the runners on second and third.
Oh, in the turf. 1-1 count.
You were in a better vantage point for that because I couldn't quite see it. It was blocked.
It is dreary, so you can see the outfield scoreboard. Usually when it's bright and sunny, it's too dim for spectators to see. Ball two.
I wonder if we have a pitch count here. I don't know how many pitches have already been thrown here in this inning.
When I score, that's the one thing I don't keep track of, but I can count because there's only been two. One foul ball that didn't count towards the strike count because it only had 2 strikes. There's ball 3.
Yeah, it's been a long first inning here. Runners on second and third still.
23 pitches. Here's his 24th pitch. It's going to be hitting the left field again. It's going to find some green, and the Girls just keep pouring it on. Another run comes home. 2 runs come home, and that's going to be a 2 RBI double for Dylan Glendale. Coming home to score. James Harrington was at third, and Mike Bang, who was at second. It's 5-0 Vaqueros.
And so for every single run scored, it has been on the left side of that infield, on the left side of the field. So nothing on the opposite field so far, all on the pull side.
And it's because most of their lineup has been right-handed batters, but we did have one that had an opposite field hit. Here's the bottom of the order, number 42, Jackson Lyons, the shortstop.
$5-0 now the lead for Glendale.
Ball
So the
one.
Monarchs in quite a big hole early on.
Lyons batting .308 coming into today's game.
Because that's good for a number 9 hitter when you can have, if you can make that kind of a contact. And when you go back to the top of the order, then that makes it better.
2 now. Pitch violation. Time clock.
Time clock violation, so a strike has been called. It's now 2. Well, a ball has been called, so it's now 2-0. Next pitch.
Strike 1.
It's a call strike.
Yeah. As it stands, the pitch clock is an account, but it's not enforced. It's not in a place where the pitcher can see it, so he just has to kind of count his head while he's taking his time like that.
Yeah, that's something that's like an added responsibility, I guess. Preferable, I would say, if there was a pitch clock.
Ooh, ball 3.
Inside. So struggling with control here a little bit is the starting pitcher here on the top of the first. And we don't have the way to see the pitch count, but there's a lot of pitches on the floor already.
We're approaching 30 right now. One pitch swings and misses. Full count, the first of the day. This is for Jackson Lyons. With Lyons' on-base percentage and slugging percentage are 338 and 446 respectively, both higher than his batting average.
Which is great, I think, for another 9 hitter again. I don't know if he's usually hitting 9, but
Yesterday he was 9th in the batting order. Excuse me, 3 days ago. Payoff pitch. Ball 4, Lions move on.
So now we have yet another base runner, and now we go back to the top of the order.
And this is the point. Yeah, this is the point where in my scorebook I just draw an arrow connecting the top of the order to the 10th blank for the 10th box in the batter's spots. Just write in Alex Dolan's name.
So yeah, there was some good discipline there by the number 9 hitter.
It was a good ball to swing at, but I think he saw it was going to be ball 4. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Strike 1.
It's been so far some good discipline hitting by the Vaqueros. They judge the pitch as well. We have seen a strikeout, but for the most part, it's been pretty good as we are now back at the top of the order. Here's the pitch.
0-2 count. They're down to their last strike again, but they've been in this situation a couple of times before. Alex Dolan has come to the plate and they haven't capitalized. Again, it's 5-0 in the top of the first inning.
Dolan, left-handed Dolan against the right-handed pitcher, so the matchup here favoring the batter. And that one a
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Margola's feeling the heat, figuratively, of course. It's cold out.
So as we look at the statistics here, Alex Dolan has 29 hits on the season.
And ball 2. At 29 hits, he has started in 21 of 22 games he has played and batted 267 in yesterday's game.
Yeah, good to have the stats handy.
2-2 pitch. That was ball 3.
I guess we were behind.
No, he was behind. Yeah, he thought it was ball 4. And it was ball 3. So it's a 3-2.
So you'll have to come back.
It's 3-2.
It's 3-2.
Well, he went early.
That's the first time I've ever seen a batter lose track of the ball. Yeah, it's like it's ball 3 for me. I'm feeling good. Let me just go now. And we're gonna have, I think, a change of bat. Something we're gonna have time. The base runners and the first base coach are coming in. See what they're gonna do. But I had never seen like a timeout call where everyone in the infield of the team that's up to bat kind of runs forward. See what happens.
Okay, they're talking strategy.
And one of the leagues was foul warming up, call offensive timeouts, so then the starter would just
Okay, play will resume. It's a full count. Once again, Margolis started out ahead in the count 0-2, and then dug himself a goal, giving the advantage to Dolan.
The game's already been delayed because of the weather, and now
we're not even 3 outs into it. It started about 25 minutes ago. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, it's going to be grounded past first base, and it's going to get into right field. And throwing it in is Emiliano Lopez. 1 runner scores, so it's an RBI single for Alex Dolan, and this inning will continue even more. And advancing to third is Jackson Lyon.
Yep, that pitch was low, and Alex Dolan again getting on top of it, driving that away along the ground to right field, and that's going to be another RBI.
6-0 Vaqueros.
no one.
So I'm guessing that was the first run batted in for Alex Dolan.
And we're already having a relief pitcher. Let's take a look at who that is. Margolis is done, only pitching 0.2 innings today. Take a look at the old binoculars.
Came ready to say with binoculars.
Yes, I did. I always do. Let's see. As soon as he turns, I can see the number.
Number 12, Alex Dolan.
So the relief pitcher is going to be number 12, Alex Dolan.
Interesting. You have the binoculars, so you can see it. I can't quite see it. I'm looking at the bullpen. Oh, he's already there. Okay.
We're gonna have a little bit of warm up. We'll take a quick break and let's talk stream lag. At least I'm on that. We're back on Zoom. But yeah, as I said earlier, we're gonna just talk a little bit about the basketball conference tournaments that are going on in between these breaks. Columbia's leading Pennsylvania 47-40. It's number 1 Columbia versus number 4 Pennsylvania in the women's basketball tournament from the Ivy League.
Sorry, you're picked out.
So your UCLA Bruins lost the other.
Charlie has a green light to take anyone out.
Today.
Yeah,
It was something
at least it wasn't USC. At least USC bit the dust last night. Which was a really poorly officiated game. Even as a UCLA fan, I had to make sure it got closed a bunch of times, but I'm not losing sleep over it. So Purdue plays Michigan tonight. That's the quarterfinal game of the Big Ten men's tournament. And Wisconsin moves on. I think they face Michigan State and State has won Michigan State already. And take a look. But, yeah. All right, here we go. Daniel Ruiz coming back to the plate for his second time this morning.
So Alex Cohen rebounded now. Margolis already out of the game after only pitching 2/3 innings. Started. Alex Cohen has 11 of 2/3 innings pitched. 13 strikeouts.
Yep. What's up, sir?
Good ball.
Charlie, what do you got first? 6? Another 6? Not 7? 6?
Oh, it's going to bounce foul. It looked like it was going to be fair for a second before he took his second bounce. 1-1 count. With 6-0, Vaqueros here on the top of the first inning.
Oh no, it's on position 2. This is slower.
Runners on third and first. One pitch from Cohen. Deals. Oh, taken off for second. It's not going to be a stolen base. It's going to be caught by Evan Smith. Run number 3. Yep. So the top of the first, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on. After 3 outs, it's 6-0. You're listening to Monarch Baseball on Monarch Radio, a voice on LAVC. Take like 30 seconds over. I'm just going to make sure I have it. You need to check my scorebook.
No. Someone was saying that. What does Joe have? You seen, right? That was the 10th batter. There was 2 outs. And
That was the 11th batter.
That was the 11th batter?
Yeah.
What does Joe have?
I don't know, but I do.
He doesn't text me. No, I thought you were on Triple C2, right? Live scoring.
I can go to it. I was earlier there.
I just want to know what you have. I trust you.
Okay. We'll do live. We'll mute ourselves in just a second.
You're saying for us to chill out.
No, just less noise. Because people read the
Why is this thing going so weird?
All right, we are back. Middle of the inning. Kushas has a 6-run cushion to deal with right now, as he's the starting pitcher for the Vaqueros. And yeah, Monarchs have a 6-run hole to dig out of, and it seems like what Evan Smith needs to do is to lead off batter. He's going to have to get on base in good position. Cuervo, by the way, had a grand slam last week.
That girl has 6 hits for Glendale.
The next home game is going to be on Tuesday. That's going to be just me on the call.
Yeah, it is a bummer. I wish I was in town to do more of these games. But I'm not always in town.
Next week will be a 3-game series against LA Pierce. So games 1 and 3 will be here at LA Valley College on Tuesday and Thursday. Both start at 6, and then game 2 will be on Wednesday at LA Pierce at 2:30. So yeah, look out for that. All right, here we are. Evan Smith. By the way, his father Eric corrected us. Corrected whoever filled out the roster. He has 2 N's in his first name, strike 1, because his mother's middle name is Ann, so it's Evan Smith. So that's a nice little detail. But he says, yeah, he always has to correct people. Evan with 1 N is always the obvious spelling. So he's very unique name.
Interesting backstory here, and here's the
Strike 2, and both times he's swung and missed. His whole armband comes off, and that's the extension. His promotion just it's not very adhesive. It's worn out.
Evan Smith with 4 RBIs here on the season, with a 2.54 average.
Ball 1. One-two pitch.
Way out.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Kind of get his foot. He's kind of crowding the plate a little bit, so we could see a strike here where he has to move back. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He goes down swinging.
Swing and a miss.
And all 3 times he lost his armband, his elbow strap, pad, whatever the hell it's called.
Little Velcro, I guess, the one that holds it together.
Now here's Lucas Gabe, the shortstop. Batting 386 coming in today. There's ball 1 as he defers to the first base umpire. He did not go around. Seems like the rain has gone away. I don't see any more drops falling.
Strike.
Strike.
Hopefully it stays away and we have no more delays. There's a 10 I need to get to, so hopefully this ends in time.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. So yeah, the Monarchs are already in a 0-6 hole, so they'll have to get some traffic here on base to be able to catch up.
Ooh, hits this foul. It's going to go off the. I lost it for a second, but I saw the net ripple, and that's what I knew what it was. So 2 balls, 2 strikes for Lucas today. In all your time calling baseball here, have you ever seen a home run go through the holes in the net and out in center field?
I think last time I was here, I don't remember seeing a netting, a hole out there.
Okay. That was
The
just
first time I'm seeing that.
That's probably the next challenge they test themselves with, see if they can do that. 2-2 pitch as there was another pitch that was solid against the net. Just now ball 3, full count for Gabe.
So 1 out here at the bottom of the first. No base runners so far for Valley. We're in an 0-6 hole to start the game.
There's ball 4. So we have a 1 out walk.
Okay, I just said no base runners. When I say that, it's a walk. The Monarchs have their first base runner.
Andrew Cuervo often plays at his best when there's runners on base, and we saw that when he hit grand slam last week. So see if he has something in him here to bring Gabe around the bases. And he is a left-handed batter, and so if he goes into the corner of right field, like that was going to before Verdemontes fielded it, is it going to be a double
There was
play?
a little collision between the first baseman and
The pitcher.
pitcher, and I think it's just 1 out. So no double play.
Yeah, no double play. So it's going to be a 3-6 put out at second to tag out Gabe. Andrew Cuervo gets on with a fielder's choice. That could have been an easy unassisted out for Verdemontes, the first baseman. Instead, he elected to throw it to Lyons, who's covering second base. Here's Gavin Taylor. Hits it. Oh, just past Lyons. He dives on it, and throwing it in is Jake Price. So a single to advance Andrew Cuervo to second, and there's the first hit of the day for the Monarchs.
First pitch swinging was Devin Taylor. Gets on top of it. The pitch was pretty low, so I guess it was kind of like one of those curveball pitches intending to induce the ground out. But Devin Taylor able to get it through the infield.
Yeah, Lions, that could have been a routine ground out. Lions was just a little bit away from it and had stood maybe 4 feet to his right. Yeah, that would have been probably a 6-4 putout.
So runners on first and second now for the Monarchs.
Ball 1 for Emiliano Lopez. Now, Emiliano Lopez is in right field starting lineup today. He usually is subbed in the middle of the game, straight switch situation. But he's in right field in case he gets one place, who's in center field today. Ball 2.
So 2 out here. Monarchs still are yet to score, but they do have runners on first and second.
Here's the pitch.
Way inside. Clearly a ball.
So, ball 3. Runners on second and first, and Monarchs trail 6-0. Real pitch. Strike 1. And Lopez started in, this is his 10th game in starting lineup. It's been his 15th appearance overall. And he's batting at .265 through 19 games in total. And 14 games played. Strike 2.
And Lopez has
And the I'm against the wall, so the statutes are there. There's strike 3, and Emiliano
Lopez
Lopez,
late call.
yeah, goes down looking a backwards K. So, you know,
So the Monarchs strand 2 on base.
bottom first, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on. After 1, the Carolina 6-0, and you're listening to Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. It's in the middle between the first inning and second inning. Cohen is on the mound. My goal is to be finish the full inning. He's pulled after 10 at-bats. But right now, Columbia's leading Pennsylvania 54-47 at the free throw line. It is number 24 from the Lions. Puts it up, and it is good. Columbia, number 1 in the Ivy League tournament, is up by 8 against Penn, who's only about an hour and a half southwest in Pennsylvania, or in Philadelphia. So it is kind of a Philadelphia New York City rivalry for college.
Columbia, yep.
All right, here's the leadoff batter, Jacob Price, who was maybe 4 feet away for Evan Smith staying in the exact perfect spot and coming up to bat a second time in the first inning. And he had a single, an RBI single, and scored a run. So he's 1 for 1 today so far.
Top of the second, Cohen with the first pitch.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It looks like they'll get a change of bats, I guess. Or, no, not a change, but rather some what do you call that? The
Some substance to make it easier to grip.
Yeah.
Brain.
I'm not sure what that thing's called, but yeah, I've seen hitters kind of do that from time to time, make it easier to grip the bat,
It's just arguing. Like,
especially when it's raining out. It's more wet, so it's like it slips out sometimes.
0-1 pitch. He's coming back to the batter's box. So what was the last season you were here? Because you don't recall there being any
That was actually, I think it was 2 years ago. Actually, I think it was 2023 or 2022, somewhere around there. That was the last time I did a baseball game.
check swing, or he was crowding the plate, and so he stepped back, but it's still strike two. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I haven't covered a baseball game in ages, to be really honest, but glad to be back here again after a while.
0-2 pitch. Oh, high.
That was high.
Fastball. 1-2 pitch. Taking his time. There is a pitch clock. Usually those are rare here. There's no official clock. It still gets all surprised to hear that. Swing and a miss.
Strike 3.
So Cohen gets his first strikeout. Only took him 2 batters.
Yeah, good competitive pitch there thrown by Cohen. Deceiving the hitter, thought he was coming in, but misjudged, I guess, the trajectory of the ball and takes a wild swing at it that he had no shot at making contact. Strike 3.
It was a slow swing, too. It kind of feel like he knew he wasn't going to get a first strike one for Max Price, Jake's brother. Max Price batting .288. Started in 20 of 21 games he's appeared in. There's strike 2.
Some good. Alex Cohen has the location under his control so far.
Yes, just find that exact spot again, but I think now Max Price will expect it, so expect him to destroy it in the event that he does go with the same pitch.
This is where you have to throw some competitive pitches here, and
there goes to the shortstop. Quickly thrown over to first for a 6-3 putout. 2 away in the top of the second. That's Gabe to Cuervo.
Yeah, I was just saying you need to throw some competitive pitches, and that's exactly what he did.
There's a fastball right in the middle of the zone, which most college, even pro batters are trained to destroy or just take a swing at if it doesn't break, which that one did not. And Gabe was in the first spot.
Induce the ground ball. That's kind of the pitch you throw in this situation.
Vidamontes, who was hit by a pitch in the first inning and scored a run. Ball 1. Yeah, Cohen, I'm sure, was told, you're going to be relieving, but I don't think he expected it to be this soon due to severity. That's a bad start from Margolis on the mound. Strike 1. I like the bat designs that both teams have. Some are like painted like blue, baby blue, and orange have kind of like the flame design. Like this one, so like that. There's strike 2. Even his armband is kind of colorful. He's a right-handed. Vidamontes is a right-handed swinger or batter, and he has on his left arm. It kind of matches the bat.
Glendale's color, though, is kind of similar to USC's color, so I guess.
Strike 3, and Vidamontes goes down looking. So in the top second, Cohen retires the side. No runs, hits, or errors, and no one left on.
3 on, 3 out.
Yep. After 1.5, the Pharaohs still lead 6-0. You're listening to Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College.
We will have to just make a video about it. This is the only clicking next week.
We just have the live stats now, like here, so we get see the.
All right, welcome back. Kushis still warming up on the mound. Bottom of the second about to get underway. Give up, it will be 6, 7, 8. Will Stubbington, Colin Taylor, and Casey Scott. So as a software engineer, what exactly is your job? Describe it.
It's a mix of everything. Probably for about 30% or 40% of the time, you're reviewing documentation, etc., and seeing that you understand what you need to do, and then probably about a quarter of the time you're writing code, basically programming, and then probably another 10 to 15% of the time you're reviewing somebody else's code that they wrote, make sure it's all good, make sure it's all correct. And then the rest of it is like you're probably attending like weekly meetings, kind of doing like status updates, etc. As called strike here.
That sounds like too much for me.
Yeah, it's a mix of different tasks. It does require like a lot of like you're reviewing like boring stuff. It's like, but some of it is exciting.
Well, this is gonna pop into right field, and it's a foul territory, but it's able to be caught by Alex Dolan for out number 1. 1-1 count. Kushis retires Will Stubbington. Usually, also, by the way, his number is 96, and usually those larger numbers are placeholders for like red shirts and stuff. But no, Stubbington actually wears 96, and he's in the lineup today, so it's nice that they keep that number.
Stubbington fouling out to right field, and now up here is
Colin Taylor takes strike
Taylor.
1. Now, yes, it looks like Kushis, it does have a little wristband to communicate pitch with his coach. Colin Taylor swings and misses, starting low and ending high on the swing. No balls, 2 strikes. O2 pitch, pops back against the net, still an O2 count. And the athletic director, if you heard some rustling, brought us some snacks. So thank you. I got the barbecue Lays. Do you want to trade? No, I'm just kidding. I love barbecue Lays.
I actually like this. So
Yeah. Swing and miss. Colin Taylor goes down on strikes.
So 2 away here at the bottom of the second.
Yeah, it's all.
Game's picking up a little bit of speed, so I think you'll make it to your dinner.
Not bad.
And, yeah,
Of course, if it wasn't for the rain delay, I wouldn't be worried.
Yeah. Casey Skett, the usual right fielder, is now playing center field today. Takes the first pitch, off speed, outside the zone, 1 ball, no strikes. And look at it's very interesting. Look at the left field, Jake Price. He's almost like in left center. All the outfielders are kind of moved, shifted to the right a little bit from our vantage point, but it's their left, of course. There's strike 1. It could be problematic. If he gets a piece of the ball and it goes into the corner of left field, they could be chasing the left fielder. Jake Price could be chasing that down. It could be a double. Oh, this is Boot Luke into in shallow left and going over to make the catches. The shortstop Lions for out number 3. So no runs, hits, or errors, and no one left on after 2. It's 6-0 Vaqueros. You're listening to Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College. So are you a coach at Stephen F. Austin, or you were?
Yes.
You are? Oh, you're recruiting? Nice. How's Texas?
It's 85 degrees and beautiful. Freezing like on that.
Where is Stephen F. Austin? It's not in Austin, right? It's
in Nacogdoches, northeast Texas.
So kind of like near Lubbock, like Texas Tech?
No, Lubbock's like 10 hours away.
Northeast? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking that's northwest. My bad. So you're near.
I'm halfway between Houston and Dallas.
That's right. Okay. Here we go.
Wait, what the hell? What inning is it?
All right, welcome back. It's top of the 3rd inning. Due up for Glendale Community College, 6'7", James Harrington, Mike Bang, Dylan Siddell. Oh, whoops, no, it's not.
Yeah, it's value.
Wait, what happened? Did they enroll that catch?
Catches interference.
Oh.
There's still one out.
Okay, I'm going to say, so we're still in the bottom second. The catcher's interference, so it's not a fly out to
It's still the second, right?
Yeah.
And catchers, now that I'm glad we marked that because catcher's interference is an error on their start. So it's E2. I'm going to put that in parentheses on my score sheet. So at the plate right
I didn't
now,
even notice the catch interference. I was paying attention to the.
it's hard for us to see on our vantage point. It's going to be hit right to Lions at short, but getting to second in time is Casey Skett. Doesn't matter, throwing it over out. Nate Sterling out at first. So 6-3 put out. And then there's the end. Yeah. So no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. After 2, now it's officially 6-0 Vaqueros. We're listening to Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College. Yeah, we couldn't see the freaking.
I was looking there. I wasn't even looking at the umpire.
Catcher's interference is the easiest error to avoid because just don't hold your arm out all the way. That's only if it is.
Yeah, you gotta stay behind the hitter, right?
Yeah, and so catcher's interference, that's an error on the catcher's side. That's E2, and from my bench, so I know it's not like a throwing. I just put C. Is that?
So we're back here at our field here. This game between the Glendale Pearls and the LAVC Monarchs, who are currently trailing 0-6. Top of the 3rd here at Glendale. And a little news, I guess, regarding an LA team is that former Super Bowl MVP for the Rams, Cooper Kupp, he has an agreement to go to the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, he's trying to spite his bigger ex that broke his.
I'm pretty sure Cooper Kupp is originally from Washington.
Yes, he is.
So makes a lot of sense.
Went to college at Eastern Washington, but now he's going to be booed. They're not going to be saying "coo" when he drives out of the tunnel to Oakland State, but they're going to be saying "boo" this time. Oh, a lot of Rams fans I know are not going to be happy about
So in division move here for Cooper Kupp. So obviously we're still a long ways out from football season, but there you go. Cooper Kupp already has his next team.
And it's good because Seahawks were already depleted at wide receiver position. 2 were traded. 1 passed
Get
for
Metcalf
release.
on, yep.
And so now Sam Darnold, who was a comeback player of the year candidate this past season, and is going to have a big-time receiver to throw to. So it's a good move, I think, for Seattle, but Rams fans aren't really happy about that. Quick note, Columbia just defeated Pennsylvania, so they move on to the championship of the Ivy League tournament in women's basketball. Here's the first pitch for Harrington.
Harrington is 1 for 1 with an RBI and no strikeouts. The DH today for Glendale.
1 ball, no strikes. He's wearing he can't miss it. Pink gloves. Oh,
And that one's a pass ball.
no balls, 2 balls, no strikes. It's easy to spot. You can even see if I'm looking away, like towards first base, out of the corner of my eye, I can spot the pink gloves.
Here's the 2-0 from Cohen.
Strike 1. And usually during pregame, when I use it, I like to talk to the players and get stories and little tidbits. The pitchers are always on their own doing their own thing in the bullpen, but everyone else is in the dugout, so it's hard to get them all at once. 2-1 pitch. Fouls us off against the net. 2-2 count.
So Alex Cohen, he's had a pretty good outing so far. The last inning, he retired all 3 hitters in order. So he came in relief in the first inning. So far, he's been great.
Yep. Retired 4 in a row. No base runners allowed while he's been on the mound. Top foul against the net. Over. No. Against the net. Was waiting for the ripple one. There it was.
So 2-2 the count here for Harrington.
Two pitch. Oh, check swing was outside the zone. Good eye.
So I guess he didn't go. So it's 3-2.
Full count. You know, saying, but when you're talking about the jerseys, what other colleges they look like,
The USC Riley colors.
looks like Arizona a little bit more like Arizona State. USC has a tinge of red. This is just like crimson. USC fouled off again. This time,
Third time in a row. I mean, third time now.
into the parking lot.
But yeah, you're right. It's probably closer to Arizona State.
Arizona State and USC, by the way, two of the most successful schools when it comes to baseball. USC has the most College World Series titles. Arizona State is also up there. I think we're third most behind LSU. So. Swings and misses. Harrington going down on strikes, so that's 5 batters in a row. Cohen has retired.
Yep, good outing so far for Cohen.
Here's Mike Bang, who had an RBI double to bring home Jordan Vitamontes in the first inning, and also scored a run of his own when Dylan Siddell had an RBI double right after him. First pitch, swings and misses, slow swing, 0-1.
So Mike Bang, the third baseman here, already with an RBI. Alex Cohen still on the mound. We'll see how long he can go.
0-1 pitch. In the zone, no balls.
Of course, the Monarchs need, of course, are going to be taxing their bullpen a lot today, of course, after Margolis got knocked out of the game only after pitching 2/3 of an inning.
But if Cohen keeps this up, he can go through 6 or 7 innings. It just depends how fast they go and how much the pitch count that he gets up to. But
Yeah,
he's answered the call as well as he could. Swings and misses. It's going to be fouled just off the inside of the bat. So not a complete swing and miss. Mike Bang stays alive.
so Mike Bang here on the mound, and he has 3 home runs on the season coming in. And already with an RBI here in this game in the first.
0-2 pitch.
Oh, way out.
Yeah.
So 1-2.
Look at the part of the turf is kind of like roughed up. You see it right in the left batter's box. Part of the turf is kind of pushed up like it's gray. Oh, his shoes are blocking it now, but you'll see. Not sure if that's a kind of tripping hazard for anyone there, but yeah, it looks like we need to smooth that out. He pops us high. It's going to be in the infield. The shortstop is moving up to make the catch. No, it's the second baseman, Evan Smith, who makes the grab.
Made. And with that, Alex Cohen, he's retired 6 in a row, I believe.
Yep, and those are kind of dangerous. And he pop flies like that because he was almost right above the dugout, and Cohen lost it. But Evan Smith, he didn't have to tilt his neck up as high, so he could see it.
And you were, of course, saying earlier how in the cloud it's easy to lose a pop up or a fly ball, but
Yeah.
on that occasion they make the play.
So here's Dylan Siddell, who had an RBI double and also scored a run on Alex Dolan's second at bat in the top of the first inning. Fouls right against the net.
All the way.
So Dylan Siddell certainly doesn't play very often. It's only his 8th start of the season and his 3rd appearance. He's batting 188 in through 7 games played. 1 ball, 1 strike. Time. And usually the Monarch bullpen makes a lot of noise. There's not very loud, or they're not very animated today. They have no reason to be either. There's strike 2.
Yeah, and in this kind of weather, I guess.
When the weather's dour, then your mood dowers too.
Yeah, that's really it. It's still a little drizzling here.
Ooh, strike 3. And he goes down looking, and he was crowding the plays. He kind of like flinched back a bit. It was still called strike 3. So Cohen retires side in order again.
Excellent pitch from Cohen. Completely deceived the hitter there. He thought it was going all the way in, but
no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. After 2.5, it's still 6-0 Vaqueros. You're listening to Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College.
So a 3-year, $45 million deal for Kubuka.
Whenever the schedule comes out, he's going to circle with his return to SoFi Stadium. He wants that. He wants to play.
I actually wanted the Patriots to sign him, but
every season the Patriots win now that every good free agent wide receiver. So he lost DK Metcalf, and he lost Cooper Kupp, like
Chris Godwin too.
Yeah. So you might have to go. You think you're going to go receiver in the first round?
Yeah, it might be there. McMillan, Chet, what's his name? T-Mac McMillan. The Arizona guy.
I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with him.
Ted Iron McMillan, I think. Or could be Travis Humphrey. Yeah. Football, Shohei Ohtani, right? Travis Hunter.
Not quite, because yes, he's a two-way player. He's very good. So in that case,
Yeah, I thought the Rams were probably going to. I guess it makes sense. They're going to take the good.
kind of a slap in the face, though, to think of what freedom wide receiver he's been in the league longer than him. I guess it was more so Bryce is not but, we have a pinch hitter to start. Number 9. So it's Octavio Vanilla. Welcome back. It's the bottom of the 3rd inning, and we do have a pinch hitter in the game. In the one hole for Evan Smith, that's number 9, Octavio Vanilla, and we'll see in the top of the 4th if it's a straight switch or it's a switch for him.
It's a little early for a pinch hitter, no?
Yeah, it kind of is. It does feel like, unless they went down with a serious injury, which Evan Smith did. He made the catch and he seemed fine, but yeah, he's not coming to the plate. It's Octavio Vanilla instead, and. Still on the mound because
usually I'm used to seeing pinch hitters come in later on in the game
when the game's already decided,
or when there's like a proper matchup where you could use a pinch hitter and it could play in your favor in the matchup. But there's this particular case, I don't know if that's the case.
Yeah, but Kusha's still on the mound for Glendale Community College. It's 0-1 count for Vanilla. There's strike 2.
So we're off Zoom yet again.
Oh, there's strike 3. Vanilla goes down looking, so both him and Evan Smith have struck out in the leadoff spot.
Vanilla goes down swinging, and here's
There's ball one for
Anderson, Gabay. Yeah, Gabay, Lucas Gabay. The shortstop.
And yeah, as of right now, we're unable to secure some
And that was
connection
low
to
and
Zoom.
inside.
No connection to Zoom right now. Unable to secure a good connection, and so we'll just be recording this for the time being. But yeah, it's 2 balls, no strikes for Lucas Gabay. Here's the deals. Strike one. Just deals again. This is gonna bounce foul, kind of off the inside of the bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, so far, a pretty good outing for Kuches. Not yet giving up a run. That one's swing and a miss. And Gabay is out, struck out.
So 2 up, 2 down by Kucha, striking out both Gabay and Bonilla to start things off.
Up next is Andrew Cuervo.
Strike one.
It's a call strike. Cuervo, the left-handed hitter, facing the right-handed Kuches.
Advantage Cuervo in most instances.
That one's right down the middle, and that's ball one. That's a good play discipline there by Cuervo, laying off that pitch.
Ball two.
Ball two.
Almost done
So
getting back on Zoom.
2 takes in a row. Good takes by Cuervo.
Okay, we are back. Apologies. We had just another internet connection issue. We'll go back.
And
now it's ball
3. 3-1.
Kucha's looking to strike out the side in order. It's a difficult feat in baseball. It's even more difficult to throw an immaculate inning with just 9 pitches, all of them strikes. There's ball 4, and he will not strike out the side in order. 2 out walk. Cuervo gets on base.
So the immaculate inning is when you strike out the entire side in 9 pitches, right?
Yep.
But it's also possible to retire and ball like in less than 9 pitches if you have like 3 ground balls in a row.
Exactly.
You could retire a side in 3 pitches. So what's the term for that? I've always wondered.
I do not know, but I just know it's not quite immaculate because they did get a piece of the bat. It's just when they always swing and miss.
Okay, it has to be swing and miss or no
piece
swing.
piece of the ball. There's strike one for Gavin Taylor, left field.
I thought it was mostly that you retire like 9 straight pitches, all strikeouts, I guess. But I wonder it is possible to retire a side in less than 9
Swing and
pitches.
miss. Down to the last strike of this inning, and Gavin Taylor has been put to work out in left field, especially in the top of the first inning. He's just been chasing down hit after hit after hit, and already swung and missed at 2 of these. 0-2 pitch. Ball 1, just a little high above the zone.
Gavin Taylor's 1 for 1 here so far in this game. Playing left field.
1-2 pitch. Oh, hits that to comebacker. It's right up the middle, and it's going to be just tagged or fielded and
Fielder's
tagged by
choice.
Fidel. Yep, it's a
Gavin Taylor grounds out to fielder's choice, and that's the end of the third.
After 3, it's still 6-0 Vaqueros. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. After 3, I said 6-0. Sorry, I got the order of how I close out. Before break mixed up. We'll be right back. You're listening to Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College. All right.
So I guess that game ended now. There's the game between Marquette and St. John's.
We'll see this one. Altamont and U out in the championship.
Looks like Vermont's probably gonna win.
He coming to a second and all that.
Wait, who's out there at second? Is that Evan or is that? Oh, okay, it is a straight switch. So now Vanilla is it's playing at second base.
He's out of the game.
Yep. So I think everything else is the same. All right, welcome back. It's the top of the fourth inning. Cohen still on the mound for the Monarchs. Due up 9-1-2 in Glendale Community College. It's Lyons, Dolan, and Louise. So Vanilla is now playing second for Evan Smith. It is a straight switch. Evan Smith is done for the game. Let's see. Jackson Lyons has right now. Strike one from Cohen. Now Cohen has retired 7 straight batters after coming in for Margolis. After 10 batters, he has not allowed a single runner on base.
So Lions is 0-for-0 here in this game so far.
It's a piece of that. It goes foul. I lost it, and it's regardless, it's play. Really went on the very off the end of the bat and had a weird spin to it, but I lost it. I didn't see where it went.
So,
0-2 pitch from Cohen. This is popped up foul, but it is playable, and making the catch is Cuervo for out number 1.
so play made there by Cuervo.
Back to the top of the order with Alex Dolan, the right field. He's 1 today. Flew out to left field.
It's actually 1-for-2, I think.
Alex Dolan? No. He's
Okay.
This is his second. This is only his second plate. Oh, I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. You are right. He's 1-for-2.
Because I'm looking on the website.
1-for-2. My hand was covering the second at bat of the first inning. Yeah. So flew out to left, and he had a single in close at the end of the top of the first inning. And that's when Margolis came out of the game and Cohen replaced him.
That's ball 2.
Yeah, 2 balls, no strikes. He
It
had
looked right over the plate though, but
flew out to left on the very first pitch of the game. 2-0 pitch.
that's a call strike. The game is moving quite a bit quick now.
Yeah.
Compared to when we started.
And just talking about that on left field, where Gavin Taylor was when that ball was hit towards him and caught it, he's in a much different spot now because he wasn't expecting that. It was an opposite field hit. There's strike 2. Going taking a deep breath, see the exhale. Here's a 2-2 pitch.
Miss. So Alex Cohen putting in a great outing today here on the mound. Coming in on the first innings.
9 batters retired in a row. And here's Daniel Ruiz, who is 1-for-2. Yeah, he scored the first run of the game.
Ruiz, scored the first run of the game off an RBI by Price. He takes the first pitch.
Kind of waving his bat right behind his head. 1-0 pitch. Strike one.
So Cohen so far with 3 innings pitched and 5 strikes to, or 5 strikeouts rather.
There's swing and miss. That's tipped into Nate Sterling's glove, so it's a 1-2 count. Foul tip. Going in the zone in multiple ways. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. Daniel Ruiz goes down looking. Now he was retired 10 batters in a row. On the top of the 4th, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. After 3.5, Glendale Community College Vaqueros lead LAVC Monarchs 6-0. You're listening to Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College.
So like the new 95.1 KBCM.
Is that part of it?
Radio reports. Yeah, that's usually what we say for the station ID.
Sounds
It's kind of like on when you listen to the radio, right? They usually tell you listen to this station here. So that's our station ID, legal ID we call it. So usually when you hear you're listening to this station here on this game here on this station, so that's what we do. So I would usually go.
I gotta memorize that then.
So I would usually go like you're listening to Monarch Baseball here on 95.1. You can see the Monarch Radio. It's pretty easy when you get a hold of it.
You want to do the toss to break at the end because you haven't memorized that.
Yeah, we'll do it. It's like for future reference. Legal ID, that's the legal ID. Usually you're supposed to say it like basically at least 2 to 3 times every hour. Okay. So I think we have a pitching change.
No, that's still Pushas. So Vermont won the championship over the Albany.
Yeah.
Vermont over the Albany. All right, welcome back. It's the bottom of the 4th inning. Due up 5-6-7. Emiliano Lopez, Will Stubbington, and Colin Taylor. Fuchs still on the mound for Glendale Community College. Monarchs are still in a 6-run hole. It's his first pitch and it goes foul. It's a good swing at it. Loud noise off the bat. Lopez 0 for 1. He struck out looking in the first inning. Strike 2. Oh, hit by pitch. Ouch. The first HBP committed by Fuchs today, and that was on a 0-2 count. So, base runner on first. And coming to the plate now is the DH Will Stubbington.
The Monarchs desperately needed that here. They're still scoreless here at the top of the or bottom of the 4th. They need to get some traffic here on the base and score some runs. Still at a 6-0 hole.
First pitch from Fuchs. Strike 1. Stubbington flew out to right field to lead off the second inning. And the clouds have parted a little bit. The sun is peeking through a little. You can see that the brightness has kind of picked up. It's kind of a little bit brighter now than it was an inning and a half ago. Taking off for second, then decides not to. There's a foul ball by Stubbington over to the visitors' dugout. No balls, 2 strikes. Home plate umpire signaling for more balls, I think. Or maybe not.
So 0-2 here for Stubbington.
0-2 pitch. Oh, fouled off the opposite way. This place in front of the Monarchs dugout.
So Stovington playing DH today.
And it's only his 15th game and 7th start. Swings and misses.
Miss.
On away in the bottom fourth.
So I believe that's the 6th strikeout for Kushas, the starting pitcher for Glendale, who's still in the game.
Yes, that's correct. 6th strikeout. His first real error was just HBP. But made up for it so far. He's doing well, finding the zone, no problem. There's strike 1 for Colin Taylor, and it's right in that inside corner that he keeps pounding the zone in that spot. And because majority of the time the Monarchs batters are crowding the plate, they're not in a good position to make contact with the ball, so they got to stand in a different spot in the batter's box. They're just going to hit right to line at that short and throw it to second for the 6-4 put out.
No double play.
And it doesn't look like there's a double play yet. And the infield umpire signaling that he is safe, so it's a 6-4 fielder's choice to tag out Emiliano Lopez. 2 away in the bottom fourth. And Colin Taylor not credited with a hit. Just fielder's choice.
So that was a ground ball that the shortstop had to kind of reach and go down to grab and able to make the play. So that's some good fielding there by the shortstop.
Ball 1 for Casey Skett.
And yeah, those are the kinds of plays that are usually very tricky and hard to make.
And especially when the ground is wet, even though the turf is designed to take 7 inches of rain before they can't play on it. It's still hard. Your hand might slip off the ball and you make a bad throw. There's ball 2.
Casey Skett, 1 for 1 here in this game so far. Center fielder. This is the 2-0 count.
Strike 1.
Called strike. So the Monarchs still yet to get any runs here on the board.
Not a single Monarch base runner has gone beyond second. This is going to be hit right to Siddell at second base. He's going to run up and tag the base himself to tag out Colin Taylor. So the 4U unassisted out at second. In the bottom fourth, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. After 4, Vaqueros lead Monarch 6-0.
And you're listening to Monarch Baseball here on the new 95.1 KBCM Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College.
That's quite a mouthful. I'm going to use the same.
When you get a hang up in this, not that bad.
I
Just remember 95.1 here, KBCM Monarch Radio. You actually don't have to say the voice of Valley College anymore. Just say you're listening to 95.1 KBCM Monarch Radio, or you can also say like home of LAVC Athletics or something like that. Home of LAVC Sports or LAVC Baseball or something. It doesn't have to be exactly word for word, but you can say something of that nature, like this. 95.1 KBCM Monarch Radio. Just say Voice of Valley College or Voice of LA Valley College Athletics or whatever, something like that. Or LAVC Baseball.
Here we are. Welcome back. It's the top of the 5th inning. Colin still on the mound. Due up for Glendale Community College 3-4-5. It's leading now Jake Price. After him, Max Price and Jordan Ridamontes.
Jake Price, 1 for 2 with an RBI and a strikeout.
Cohen taking his time, deals the first pitch, strike one. One thing to note, since Cohen has relieved Margolis, he has retired 10 batters in order. No base runners have gone on when they face Cohen. So he's been nearly perfect on the mound. Pops us up in foul and out of play.
Yep, Cohen with 3 1/3 innings of work and 6 strikeouts. It's been a tremendous outing so far for Cohen.
The game's definitely picked up
He's had
speed.
good command and good location of his pitches.
0-2 pitch. Oh, foul tip. That one goes behind him. Gets a piece of the bottom of the bat and then bounces down from behind him. In this game, it looked like it was going to be at a really slow pace early on. 11 batters in the top of the first and 5 in the bottom, but then it's picked up speed.
That was way out.
Ball one.
No. So yeah, a very good outing again by Alex Cohen. He looks like he has good control and command of the strike zone, and Valley needed that. The Monarchs needed that desperately.
Swing and a miss. There's the 11th batter in a row who's retired. 1 away in the top of the 5th.
But the Monarchs are going to need some runs at some point.
Yeah, they can't rely too much on the infield and the outfield, which has been performing as well as they could have been. Even when there were runs being poured on, the outfielders were throwing in as quick as they could. Then we hit into foul territory. It looks like it was drifting right for a second. So no balls, 1 strike, and none of the batters that have been retired since Cohen relieved Margolis have been flyouts to the outfield. Everything's been contained in the infield, so it's been pretty easy for Gavin Taylor, Casey Skett, and Emiliano Lopez since the 3rd out of the 1st inning.
Yeah, the ground balls have been coming for Alex Cohen, so that's good.
Cohen deals. Strike 2.
So 0-2 now the count. A favorable count for Cohen and the Monarchs.
It's Cohen 2.
Interesting. A good one.
Yeah, Cohen 2.
Yeah, good word play there by Charlie.
Pops
And
this up.
popped up.
And it's out of play, foul. And you see the way he has a kind of an odd stance when he's on the mound. His back is sort of perfectly facing first base because you can kind of you're not staring directly at the side. You can see his number clearly on the back of his uniform. So whatever is it's a weird way to stand as far as posture when you're pitching on the mound, but it's worked so far. So I don't think anyone's going to say anything to him. Usually they just stand the way he is right now before he torques his body. Now he's just standing that way.
Yeah, almost at an angle.
Swing and a miss, and it works again.
Facing almost the dugout. Not exactly first base, but the dugout, yeah.
And now Max Price is retired. Goes down on strikes. Here comes Jordan Bedamantes. 2 away in the top 5.
Yeah, the game's flowing pretty quick now. No.
Whatever Alex Cohen sees with every batter he has faced, he knows the matchup and he remembers what he pitched them last time. Doesn't want to give them the same thing. Strike 1.
Yeah, Viramontes here, 0 for 1 with the strikeout so far in this game. Playing first base.
Strike 2. You know, if not for that one ball he threw against Jake Price, he could have an immaculate inning. But, he had a couple of fouls as well. But this is probably the best inning, barring what happens here, that he's pitched all season. You see. 0-2 pitch. Oh, hit in the center field, and will it be caught by Casey Skett? No, it bounces. Oh, and there goes the no-hitter for Alex Cohen, and it's a 2-out double, and there's the first base runner that he's faced since relieving Margolis in the first.
Yep, it was a tough play for Scat. He ran all the way, and he was playing pretty deep out there in center field. The fly ball wasn't that deep, so he had a lot of ground to make up, and in the end, he just couldn't make it all the way up. And the ball actually went past him. So that results in a double for the Vaqueros.
And now here comes James Harrington to look to keep the inning going. And he did get a hit in the first inning.
Harrington was 1 for 2 with an RBI and a strikeout.
He struck out to lead off in the third. Hits this foul into the parking lot. No balls, no strike. And by the way, our DJ loves playing sound effects when there's a foul ball. And occasionally these people who are not used to hearing that will think for a second that it is shattered glass. Because when I've been to enough games where that's happened, I'm not feeling it anymore, but someone might think that the first time. 0-1 pitch. 0-1. And keep an eye on Montes at second. He had a huge lead off, and Gabe was not looking to make a move to cover him, and neither was Vanilla at second. He kind of moved close, but Cohen did not turn around. He was not looking to throw a pickoff.
Looks like he might be getting ready to take off for Montes.
Strike 2.
I guess it depends on the count you are, right? Depending on whether you're going to take off. It currently is a 1-2 count, so.
If you're going to steal, if you do it now, the only issue is Cohen is a right-handed batter, so if he turns his head, he will see, or right-handed pitcher, so if he turns his head, he will see it. He doesn't. Strike 3, and James Harrington goes down looking. So no.
Harrington now strikes out looking. It's a backward K for Alex Cohen, and
no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and we're on. We're halfway through today's game. Glendale is still up 6-0 on the Monarchs. You're listening to 95.1 KBCM Monarch Radio, voice of Valley College.
You don't have to say, you're good, but I guess you don't have to say voice of Valley College every time.
Now, because
Sterling out, first pitch, fly ball to center. Now here's
David Vanilla check swing on that. Did he go around?
we're back up the top of the order. Vanilla back out. So
Coming into a straight switch in the bottom third. He came to hit for Evan Smith, and now he's playing second as well. This is
pop up. Should be playable. Could be.
Doesn't make the catch. No, he just slams into the backdrop, the drop, and it goes into the stands. Here to be Klang.
Klang got onto the brick wall, I guess, or the metal grill.
Yeah, the metal bleachers. So 1 ball, 1 strike for Vanilla. So we'll get the word on exactly why Evan Smith left the game. So it might be maybe for his hand or something making a catch. But very strange that happened so soon.
Here's Bonilla. He struck out his first at bat, and here is popped up again. This time should be playable. Looks like the first baseman's coming out, and he makes the play.
We're not in his territory to make that catch, but since I guess he followed it as soon as it was off the bat, he knew exactly where to go for it. So that's a fly out to first base, F3. There's 2 away in the bottom 5th, and this game, it's still going to be first base. First pitch for Gabe. Strike 1.
Gabe struck out once and is 0 for 1 in the game.
He walked in the first inning. Hit by pitch right in the back. You could see that coming a mile away. So 2 out HBP. And we on the base runner first.
Fuchsia's there losing command of his pitch. I guess he was trying to catch that outside edge of the plate. completely losing control and ends up hitting Gabay.
Yeah, upon release, it was too far to his right, and it curved the opposite direction of what Harry wanted it to. So yeah, that was a bad pitch overall. But he can try and do that again here. As here's a pinch hitter, number 27. This is is it Cuervo? Oh, I thought it
The
said
website says it's Cuervo.
Yeah, it is. It looked like for some reason the 0 looked like a 7 because the part of it is hidden by the way that it kind of does a wrinkle in the back of the jersey. Yeah, it is Cuervo. Sorry, my bad.
So 2 away here at the bottom of the 5th. And Cuervo at the plate. He's 0 for 1 in the game so far. And throw to first base, and that gets away from the first base. That's your job.
Yeah, no, that's okay. You're doing good play-by-play too. So it goes away from the first baseman, a bad throw by the pitcher, and it's gonna allow Lucas Cabello to advance all the way to third. So he is the first Monarch base runner to advance beyond second today, and finally the Monarchs have some light ball on an error by the throwing error by the pitcher Kushis to try and pick him off at first. So it's still the 1-0 count for Andrew Cuervo. And now he has he's in a good position to get an RBI, but there still are 2 outs.
Yeah, Kushis trying to catch Gabay there stealing, but the throw was way off from the first baseman Viramonte, and that ball went all the way back in near the bullpen.
Oh, hits this in deep in the right field, and it's in a gap, and it's not going to be caught. It's going to go off the warning track, and the right fielder's chasing after it. Going all the way to second. He could go to third. He's going to play it safe. So an RBI double by Andrew Cuervo. Monarchs on the board. It's 6-1.
Yep, that was a sweet spot here. I think he might be a little frustrated he didn't get a hold of it. It could have gone all the way out of the park. But nevertheless, a run scored for the Monarchs. And Andrew Cuervo delivers the first run, drives in the first run for the Monarchs here in this game so far. It's 6-1. They're still trailing 6-1, but the Monarchs finally on the board.
And ball 1 for Gavin Taylor. What's interesting about that one is there was so much territory to the left of the right fielder Dolan that not only did he play the ball wrong, he was too far away from it, but he didn't slow down. He was chasing after it, resulting in him being too far away from it once it bounced off the wall. So that was just a poor job on his part. So it's a 1 ball, 1 strike for Gavin Taylor.
Gavin Taylor, he's 1 for 2 in the game. And here's the next
Strike 2.
ball strike. Yeah, the Monarchs are going to need a lot more of those, of course, on that play. They were helped by the wild throw by the pitcher Kushis.
Yeah, that would have just, had that not happened, that probably would have just advanced Gabay to third. And we'd have still the Monarchs to be scoreless. There's ball 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's a little help there by the Vaqueros there. The Monarchs are up. But yeah, the Monarchs are going to need a lot more of that to get back into this game.
So, strike 3. He goes down looking and finds the inside corner of the zone.
That was a late ball.
So in the bottom 5th, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left on. After 5, it's 6-1 Glendale Community College Vaqueros. You're listening to 95.1 BBC on Monarch Radio, voice of Valley College.
As long as I didn't do it.
Is Cone done?
Yeah.
So who's out there now?
29.
29? No, wait. Is it? Oh, yeah. 89. Yeah, you're right. 20. A and D.
29 new pitcher.
Yeah.
So who's up?
Aiden Dean, right here.
Vanilla.
Oh, it's Bonilla.
Not like you.
It's vanilla.
Vanilla.
He goes by vanilla.
Oh, it's like Bobby Bonilla, that one guy.
There you go.
Vanilla. Sorry, I've been butchering that one.
That's all right.
There's like a whole
You like vanilla ice cream, so I get why you like.
Bobby Bonilla day in baseball, right?
But y'all are from Sacramento Valley.
No, not me.
Yeah.
But my yeah, LA still has a big, that part still has a big like Hispanic population, so I should know that.
But Bonilla is a pretty known name in baseball. There's like a whole thing with Bobby Bonilla Day, I guess. Like, so every year there's, I think, what team was it, the Mets? They have
So
the
they're still getting paid.
$1 million
It's
something.
coming
this
up,
year.
right? It's coming up. They should extend it just because it was out small.
So weird. They say he was calling. Heard my phone buzzing like it's like phone sex.
They have is probably a notification.
Live stream support.
Anyway.
Back to work.
I'm so young.
There we go.
The youngest
Ready?
one in this boat.
Welcome back. It's the top of the sixth inning. We have another relief pitcher for the Monarchs. It's number 29, Aiden Dean. So he's going to face the bottom of the order. Leading off is Mike Bang. Also due up Dylan Siddell and Jackson Lyons. Strike one. Dean is a very tall, like lengthy pitcher with long arms, and you can see on that pitch just how like the way he pitches his release. It's very close to the edge of the mound. Takes his time winding his arm up, and then by the time the ball leaves his hand, it's right over the kind of the bottom of the mound where it meets the turf.
So Alex Cohen had 4 1/3 innings worth of work, gave up only 1 hit, and had 9 strikeouts. So an excellent outing for Alex Cohen.
Check swing, it's below the zone, ball 2.
Exactly what the Monarchs needed from Cohen, and he delivered. Excellent outing.
And they got what they needed also from the other team's pitcher, ironically, and then allowed him to throw an RBI, doubled them on the board, but they're still down 5. They have a long ways to go.
That one's low and away. For Mike Bang, it was 1 for 2 with an RBI.
Everyone pitched. Did he go around? Yes, he did. It's a full count.
Very similar to the last pitch, but this time Mike Bang kind of goes chasing after it. And it's full count.
Yeah, it looks like the rain has stopped. I don't see any like drops streaking down. It's like it's bleeding out. And there's a leadoff walk, runner on first to start the top 6.
Only one pass.
Siddell up now for the Vaqueros. He's 1 for 2 with 2 runs batted in and a strikeout.
Moves the ball.
I think it looks like the home plate umpire. Yeah,
He's like throwing his hands up.
Yeah. Running low on balls already. He needed one. So either way, now here it
As
is.
a coach, you just shake your head at that.
So Dylan Siddell, the first innings, drove in Bang and Harrington.
Oh, there's a wild
That
pitch.
gets away, and no, I'm sorry again. That's your job on line.
Yeah, a wild pitch. That's going to be ball 1. Allows Mike Bang to advance to second. So another.
I'm used to
runner
doing-
position.
I'm used to doing play-by-play, so it's kind of like my role. So I'm kind of, I guess used to doing play-by-play, but I heard that was your job. So my bad.
Now Dylan Siddell, 1 for 2, has a chance to get an RBI now. But once again, now we have a talk. Here's Sterling going out to talk to Dean.
Yeah, with runner on second now with no outs, and the Monarchs are already now in a 5-run hole.
Yeah,
The Warriors can't afford to give up any more
usually it's
runs here. They're increasingly harder.
It's all
So Dean on the mound.
Taking his time. Mike Bang has a lead off for second. There's another wild pitch, and he's going to advance to third. And also it's back to back. Oh no, he thought about advancing home. Pitcher and first baseman ran in to cover one plate. He does not. So now back to back wild pitches. So it's 2 balls, no strikes for Dylan Sedell, and it's Gene has been the reason why Mike Bang went from first to third after 2 more pitches.
Yeah, smartly held back there by the third base coach for Glendale. But yeah, struggling with command a little bit here is Aiden Dean. That's now 2 pass balls in the dirt. That one's a strike. But yeah, 2 pass balls, so struggling a little with the command.
2-1 count now. Hits this right to the shortstop. I'm going to throw it over to first for the fielder's choice. Not going to try and tag him out home. So now they have their 6-run lead back on a 6-3 sacrifice ground out. Coming home to score is Mike Bang off Dylan Sedell's.
So Sedell, that's his 3rd RBI of the game now, after with that sacrifice bunt. And the Vaqueros are up 7-1 with that.
Now back to the bottom of the order with Jackson Lyons.
Lions 0 for 1 in the game. And he takes ball 1. So yeah,
Yeah, there's another
fastball 2. So lots of pitches that are very low and kind of almost in the dirt here for Aiden Dean so far.
Yeah, outside on the opposite batter's box. He's struggling against right-handed batters, which usually you would expect a right-handed pitcher to have the advantage, but it's not the case right now. He's pitching way too outside.
Those inside on that occasion. So 3-0 still. And yeah, have to be able to throw strikes right now.
And ball 3. No strikes. You can hear the dugout shouting words of encouragement. Real pitch.
And that's
Ball 4. Real pitch ball.
yeah, Dean. It's not been a good outing for him so far. Multiple pass balls and now a 4-pitch walk. Already gave up a run here in this inning.
And Alex Dolan coming on the plate now. His 4th plate appearance. He's 1 for 3. And we're going to have a mound visit.
Who's done? Yeah. I think that's a pitching change actually.
Yeah, Aiden Dean is done already. He only is going to be pitching 0.1 innings for 3rd. And now we're going to take a quick break and see who this pitcher is right now.
You're listening to the 95.1 Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College.
Is that number 15?
Yep.
Okay. Nate Wiener.
Weiner or
Wiener. Like Austin Wiener, Mobile. I'm pretty sure. First time before. I said
Weiner or Weiner? Either way, it's bad.
I go.
You're the Weiner or
I go.
Weiner?
I go. This is the day that.
So we have a player who's almost being on the Guitars. Is it E-I-N-E-R?
Yeah.
to Weiner.
It's Caceres. It's not Caceres. I'll go to that. Caceres.
Who?
Luke Caceres.
Oh.
Caceres.
Those Caceres.
Don't call him Caceres.
No, it's because it's a Mexican.
So that's what
You said
that's our job is to know how to
You
pronounce
said
it.
it didn't mention English person within the
Not called, my name is Andrew. You would not believe
The smaller.
hundreds of thousands.
Announce just like spell.
All right, welcome back. You'll see the fish pronunciation, I hear it both ways, but it is made wine. So it's W-E-I-N. So, yeah, when I call them, when I spoke to them, I said Nathan here. No correction. So my apologies. Just went by off what I saw. There's strike one for Alex Dolan.
They wanted a tall pitcher here, right-handed.
And he actually had to turn his head to keep an eye on Jackson Lyons. He's at first going to check it over and he's safe.
So Alex Dolan, now they're back at the top of the order. Alex Dolan, 1 for 3 with an RBI in this game. Here's Weiner for 23 years. Yeah.
It's his right. Oh, pass Gavay at short. It's going to go into center field. Casey Sketch can throw it in, so it'll be a 1-out single to advance Jackson Lyons to second.
So Weiner here in the second pitch, he gives up a base hit.
Here's Daniel Ruiz. 1 for 3, just like Alex Dolan before.
Ruiz, center fielder, with 1 out here at the bottom, 5th, or no, 6th actually.
Right on.
Side.
Yeah, Lyons kind of dancing around at second base, and Gavay is moving over to second. The shortstop to try and he's anticipating a pickoff attempt from Nate Weiner, so not
Yeah, there's no one covering second base at the moment.
not ideal for either side though, because there's a wild pitch. It's going to hit. No, it's going to hit by a pitch. He's hitting in the right foot, and as a left-handed batter, that's the one closer to the mound. So an HTP gives the Heroes loaded bases.
So Ruiz now in first.
Alex Dolan at second.
Dolan and
Lyons at third.
So you have bases loaded, Jam here,
And only 1 out.
and just 1 out. So a very favorable position here for the Pharaohs. Let's get the ball in play and more runs. And there's Jake Price. 1 for 3 with an RBI.
Ooh, nearly hit by a pitch there. I would have hit him in the elbow had he not gotten out of the way. Ball 1, and Dean Weiner does not have much control of the ball right now.
Yep, similar to Aiden Dean, he's struggling a little bit with the command and location. Just got a hit by pitch. Here's the 1-0.
And I hit this, right to Gavay at short. It's going to be a fly out, and great awareness by Alex Dolan, who was leading off a second, who quickly got back and followed the ball and got on base safely. So that's a fly out to shortstop, 2 away in the top of the 6th.
Still bases loaded though. For Max Price, who's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts.
And 1 remnant. Next Price, right behind his brother in the batting order. First pitch is below the zone, ball 1.
It was low and away from Weiner. Still has to get 1 more out here to get out of this jam. Bases loaded. Lions here at third, trying to get a head start,
It's nearly impossible to steal home in this situation.
and
Strike one.
right when you said that, he almost took off.
Every time someone shakes their leg in the press box, I think it's an earthquake just because this is like doesn't absorb vibrations very well. It kind of distributes it across the rest of the press box. So I hear shaking. I feel shaking when I think of the term. 1-1 pitch. Oh, hits this in the left center field and moving back. Casey Sketch looking for it, and it's gone. A grand slam for Max Price. His first hit of the day makes it 11-1. Vaqueros.
Max Price absolutely crushes that. That was a simple, just a fastball here on middle, right there in the zone, asking to be hit, and Max Price absolutely devours that over left center field. And we have a grand slam, and 11-1 now up our Vaqueros.
And there is no 70-run rule in effect here. But softball, some of the softball games here have ended because of that. But baseball has not been the case.
They have a mercy rule.
Yeah, the mercy rule has not been in effect in past games where the Monarchs have been down 10. So expect this one to go through 9 innings. But anyway, Redamontes is now at the plate. 8th batter. Whoa, that pitch. Yeah, he has no control. That one looked like the St. Louis Arch the way it came out of his hand. Well, no pitch. Outside the zone again. Ball 2.
Come on, man.
2 outs here, 2-0 pitch here on the bottom of the 6th.
Swing and
Swing and a miss.
Strike 1.
So Viramontes, the right-handed hitter, facing the right-handed pitcher, Weiner. So favorable matchup here for Weiner to get this final out. Already having given up a grand slam. That
Ball
was
3.
It's low and way outside.
And we haven't gone through the entire batting order since the top of the 1st inning, and we're 1 ball away from doing that. And yeah, James Harrington is still the 1 guy, but it's not good play yet in this game. 3-1 pitch, fouls us off against the net, full count. And the pitching, the change from Dean to Weiner, excuse me, so soon, it just seems almost like premature, the decision by Coach Sketch. So it certainly hasn't paid off, and we saw that with the
And
grand
both
slam.
these pitchers are struggling when it comes to the location we've seen so far.
Payoff pitch, ball 4, and now here comes James Harrington, who come through the entire order here in the top of the 6th.
Yep, we started from Dolan, and now the number 9 hitter, Harrington.
It started number 7 in the batting order. Now we're made our way back to
Made all the way, okay. I wasn't keeping track of that, but yeah, so far. But yeah, the inning is getting prolonged here. Another pitch, strike 1 comes called strike.
Yeah, and it looks like I can see more like clouds parting. You still can't see any blue sky, but there's certainly more sun peeking through. And rockets that one foul down the third baseline. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, hits this in the left field. It's going to bounce, and Casey Sketch chasing it down, even though it's in Devin Taylor's territory. signaling the runner to come home. It's going to be a 12-1 ball game. An RBI double keeps this inning going. We're now going to go back to Mike Bang in the seventh spot in the batting order. 12-1 Vaqueros.
That was a good base running there by Piramontes. Came all the way around third from second. I think Skett kind of misplayed it a little bit, couldn't collect it properly, and that moment of hesitation probably allowed Piramontes to round third. So Nate Weiner giving up another run.
First pitch. Third, Mike Bang takes ball one. Runner on second. Vaqueros pointed on the Monarchs. They're up at 12-1 right now. Ground this over to third base, and the second base runner doesn't have to go if he doesn't have to, but he throws it across his body. He gets it in time. It's a 5-3 put out, and that's how the top of six will come to an end. 5 runs and 3 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on. After 5.5, it's 12-1 Vaqueros. You're listening to 95.1 KBC Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College.
What's wrong here tonight?
Yeah, it's still Lucius is out there.
That's strange.
It's still the same pitcher.
Yep.
Our starting pitcher has now been in the game. So let's see.
Yes, Lucius still on the mound for the Vaqueros. They put on 6 runs in the top of the 6th. It's fitting to do up 5, 6, 7. Emiliano Lopez, Will Stubbington, and Colin Taylor. Lopez gets a piece of the first pitch. It goes foul over towards the home bullpen. Strike one. Now hit by pitch. That's the second time today, and he'll go to first. And the first time he was hit by pitch, he also led off. That was in the 4th inning. Will Stubbington 0 for 2, flew out and struck out. Strike one. Lopez has a lead off of first. Let's see what he does with it. Nearly hit by that one. He was foul tipped into the glove. That's strike 2. He check swing. He still got a piece of it.
That one's away, low and away. Ball one. That's
After a while wearing these headsets, you know, your ears start to work, it kind of squeezes your head.
so 0-2 is Stubbington, 0-2 in the game. That was
There's ball
outside.
two. Kushis, came to the mound at first. Oh, this one's going to be a bloop hit into right field, and almost colliding with the second baseman is the right fielder Dolan, who makes the catch for out number one.
One away here, bottom of the sixth.
And
As Stubbington flies out, and Colin Taylor now on the plate. He's over 2 with the strikeout.
and Kushis, ever since he first stepped on the mound, he's had a big cushion to work with. You know, he's only given up 1 run thus far. He came to the mound with up by 6, and now, you know, after the top of the 6th inning, now his team is up by 11. The 1 run by the Monarchs coming in the 5th inning. 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded over to third, and throw it over to second for the 5-4 put out. Let's see if he gets a double play, and he does. It's a 5-4-3 double play to end the bottom of the 6th inning.
Excellent fielding here by the Vaqueros. A double play. Was it a 5-4-3? Double play. Yeah, it looked very tight. I wasn't sure if they were going to get the double play, but
Very tight window, no runs required. So no runs, no hits,
perfectly executed triple double play by Glendale.
no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. After 6, it's 12-1. Vaqueros over the Monarchs. You're listening to 95.1 KBCL Monarch Radio, Voice of Valley College.
Finish up. So I think we have a pitching change again. 10.
Is that 10?
It's 10, yeah.
That's Ryan Higgins.
Brian Higgins, number 10.
That was this actually.
Look,
Is the 7th inning run rule in effect or no?
No, not only in softball, not baseball.
Never in baseball. All right. Welcome back. It's the top of the 7th inning. We have another relief pitcher for the Monarchs. It's number 10, Ryan Higgins, sporting a 3.50 ERA so far, and this is his 9th appearance of the season. And only 1 start. He has 1 win, no losses, and 1 save. He will face the 8-9-1 in the batting order. There's strike one for Dylan Siddell, also due up Jackson Lyons and Alex Dolan.
so the left-handed throwing Higgins facing the right-hander, and there's a
Flew out of center field. It was hard to spot the ball, but yeah, on the 0-1 count.
I was waiting for you to complete
And Dylan Siddell flies out to center field to lead off the seventh inning.
The website didn't update yet. It's still showing Nate Weiner.
Strike one for Lions. And one thing to keep note of, like the difference in strategy, not so much strategy, but the chances the head coach of GCC, Alex Fogle, is giving his team when they have such a big lead, they're strike two. Yet in Tuesday's game, they had 5 out of 9 spots in the batting order have a pinch hitter or pinch runner. Today, they don't have any yet. This drifts foul, so still no 2 count. But
no pinch hitter or runner used by Glendale so far. So the bench still there for Glendale to use.
Even as far as pitchers are concerned, he's stuck with his starter so far, but that might change in the bottom. We'll see.
Low.
0-1.
So they still haven't updated the website.
Yeah, that's why the listeners are lucky to have us.
Yep. You can actually see what's going on.
Ooh, fouls that. No, it goes foul off bounced in the batter's box he was standing in at the last second. And remember that I was talking about that piece of turf that kind of picks up? Well, here comes the batter who's on deck to kind of stomp on it and keep it from popping up again. That's Dolan. And that may have played a part in how the play unfolded.
You can see it's a little hilly right there.
Yeah, and it's just not flat, it's torn. And so someone has to repair that or stitch it up however they might fix it. It's turf, not grass.
Yeah, here on the turf, I guess that could be a tripping hazard like you were saying.
Oh, hit by pitch, and
yeah.
Now he stumbles and falls down. Jackson Lyons trying to avoid getting hit by that. So a 1 out HBP.
So yeah, Higgins trying to get the inside part of that plate, but misses it completely and ends up hitting Jackson Lyons, the hitter, on the foot. And that's yet another hit by pitch. And that's now a runner on first for Glendale here at the top of the 7th with 1 out.
That's the third HBP committed by a LAVC pitcher. 1 for Margolis, 1 for Weiner, and now 1 for Higgins. Check over to first. Lyons is safe.
With the left-handed pitcher on the mound, you're not going to steal, or you're not going to try to steal.
Yeah, he's facing second right at you.
And that's
Ball 1.
Ball 1. But yeah, basically Glendale scored 6 runs in the first, and then 6 more in the 6th. And in between the 4 innings, they haven't scored a run.
Oh, this is going to be a ground ball into left field. It gets just past Colin Taylor at third to Gavin Taylor is going to throw it in from left field. And that's a single to advance Jackson Lyons to second. Now Alex Dolan is 3 for 5 today.
Yeah, it has been a struggle since Alex Cohen was off the mound. Since then, the Monarchs have used, they're on their 3rd pitcher now since Alex Cohen. They went to Aiden Dean and then Nate Weiner, and now it's
Ryan Higgins.
So it's
HBP. I saw that coming. He saw it coming. He just took it, and now we have an HBP.
the second HBP here in this innings.
Yep.
Jackson Lyons got hit by pitch earlier, and now it's
Alex Dolan, or no,
Dolan.
Daniel Ruiz.
Or Ruiz, actually. Yeah.
Alex Dolan now advancing to second.
So struggling with command again as the pitcher.
And Higgins, the call was pulled after his bid for a no-hitter was over because Casey Skett just was too far back on that fly out to center field. But he's still, the 3 outs were all strikeouts, and then we don't see him again. Strike 1 for Jake Price. It seems like a decision that will come to haunt even though the batters haven't done anything since, it'll be like the wrong decision for
So-
the Monarchs.
The bases loaded gem here to contend with now for Higgins.
Ball two, receiving ball one. And you know, I think when you see these pitchers dancing around on the base runners dancing around, they can't advance because there's loaded bases. They're just trying to distract the pitcher, and so you know, if he stays sharp, he won't bite. But there's strike two.
1-2. It's still 1 out here, and bases are loaded. So a favorable spot here for the Vaqueros. They could look to get the ball into play and run up the score. Already it's 11-1. Oh no, 12-1 actually, my bad.
1-2 pitch. That one almost an HBP again. It was bounced right in the turf before it hit the batter. So 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I guess gripping the ball kind of is an issue here when it's like wet.
The rain stopped, but so I don't
The
know.
turf's still wet.
Yeah, the turf is still wet, so if it bounces on the turf, then it can, it'll pick up and stay wet when it gets thrown back to the pitcher. Oh, hit right to the shortstop, Dubé, who has a trouble fielding it, and that's going to be ruled E6 as all the runners advance. Another run comes home to score. That's Jackson Lyons. And wise decision there by Alex Dolan, who avoided being tagged out on runners' interference. He saw it, he waited, and then he just took off for third. So we're going to get Jackson Lyons home to score on the error.
It's 2 outs. Oh wait, no, it wasn't an out.
Yeah, it wasn't an out. All the runners advance. Everyone should be safe.
No, everyone's safe. Yeah,
it's 1
no out.
Yeah, 1 out. So error by Dubé.
But yeah, why not throw to second there? I guess there was nobody covering second. I forgot.
No, there was. He was already too close to second. He wouldn't have been in time.
And then you could have stepped on second and gotten 1 out at least. Now here, everybody's still 1 out, and you gave up a run.
So it's 13.
I think it should be 13, right? There was a run scored.
13-1 in favor of Glendale Community College. The first error committed by Monarchs infielders results in a run come home, and all bases are still loaded. Here's Max Price, ball 1.
Max Price, 1 for 4 in the game, has 4 RBIs, had that grand slam out last time.
Oh, grounds that foul past third base. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, relatively unproductive at the plate until last inning. You know, I struck out twice, grounded out once, but then had that grand slam. That wouldn't have been possible without a walk, a hit, and HBP before then. And partially responsible was Dean, who started the inning. But ultimately, 3 of those runs were charged to Nate Weiner.
Still 1 out here, bases loaded. 1-1 pitch.
Oh, pop fly. No, it's not pop fly. Sorry. It's into shallow right field, and making the catch is Bonilla for out number 2. And
I guess it could still be a pop fly, right?
well,
Because it was
I
popped
guess so,
up.
but usually it's in the infield. But anyway, because I was looking at the eyes of the pitcher, and then he got out of the way. That's why I thought it was a pop fly. But no runners advance. No one comes home. It's not a sac fly. 2 outs in the top 7. Here's Jordan Benamonte.
So that was the first batter retired by Higgins, I believe. Or second, actually, my bad.
Swings and misses at the first pitch, strike 1.
So
Higgins,
Viramontes is 1 for 2 with no RBIs and a strikeout.
but does have 2 runs scored. Pops us back against the backstop. Strike 2. Yeah, on the season.
Is all recording all the pitches?
I have the stats taped to the wall so we can see them easier, not taking up space on the desk. But yeah, all the Montes, he has, looking for the right ones, which is just a second. He has 6 runs this season, and he coming into today, and now he has 8.
Straight through the strike. I don't think they're gonna be too happy with that ball, but
Anyway, the top of the 7th, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 3 runners left on. After 6.5, it's 13-1. Glendale Community College. It's now time for the 7th inning stretch. You're listening to 95.1 KBC Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College. Oh, wow. Number 21, okay.
Don't stop believing.
Diego Barajas.
Don't stop.
their game going on at the
So tired right here.
over the season.
They were supposed to be, but got postponed probably because of the weather. Yeah. So I don't know how that affects the doubleheader tomorrow.
Are you part of the season team too?
Yeah, broadcast team, yeah. I'm supposed to do this game, but I don't know how this postponement will affect that.
That one's tomorrow.
Yeah. So I think it's slowest doubleheader, but now this one is going to check because we don't know that's what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, we're in this weather. So I think we have a pitching change for Glendale. What number is that?
21. It's this guy. Diego Barajas.
Wow, okay.
So you can give the stat line and then
Just
yeah, so let's see. Yeah, 6 innings pitched. 1
1 run and 7 strikeout and 2 walks. 79
How
pitches.
many hits did he give up? Just 2 hits.
Pretty, good stuff.
2 hits, 1 run, and 6 outs.
For me, it says 3 hits. Yeah, on the website.
Okay, well that's wrong.
2 or 3.
Where is the third hit? He only hasn't given up a hit in the first inning and the 5th inning. So he should have no other hits.
And here it
Was it
says
the catchers?
Cuervo got a hit and Skip got a Gavin Taylor got a hit.
Yeah, that's it. It's just that. No one else.
So that's 3 hits.
No, that's 2. No. 1 for each of them. So it's 2.
Because on the website it says this Cuervo had 1 hit, the Skip had 1 hit. Taylor.
You know what it is? It was either probably this, the catcher's interference, which was an error, not a hit. It's probably this one in the second. So yeah,
So they're counting the catcher's interference.
they shouldn't be. Yeah, but they're going to fix that. Bottom of the 7th inning, the 7th stretch is all over. 2 up, 8-9-1. Casey Skett, Nate Sterling, and Octavio Bonilla. We do have a relief pitcher. It's number 21, Diego Barajas.
So Casey Skid here on the plate. He's 1 for 2. He takes a ball.
Yeah, so the final line for Kushis is going to be 6 innings pitched, only 2 hits, 1 earned run, and 7 strikeouts.
Yeah, great starting pitcher's day here for Kushis. Great outing. Went 6 innings. That's exactly what you'd hope for. Your starting pitcher would go as deep into the game as possible.
And that 1 earned run only happened because of the bad throw to first and a pickoff attempt. So he really removed that, and he has no earned run. 2 balls, 1 strike for Skett.
So Kushis now out and Barajas in. With the 12-run cushion, 13-1 still the score.
Swings and misses.
And that hit the umpire. Didn't hit the umpire. Nearly did.
No, hit the mask of the catcher. That's Max Price. So 2-2 count for the leadoff man, Casey Skett. Two pitches dealt. Ball three.
And ball three.
So we're official word. The seventh inning run rule is never in effect for baseball, only softball. So they'll go a whole 9 innings, regardless if the team is leading by 10 or more after 7. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. We have a leadoff walk for the Monarchs.
So leadoff walk for Sked. Now here comes. Is that a pinch hitter?
Yes, it is. And we have another pinch hitter in the 9th hole for Nate Sterling. Take his
Number
number
34.
Yeah.
Kevin Vasquez, yeah.
Just take his number and subtract 1, you get 34. Kevin Vasquez in the 9th hole. That's the second pinch hitter of the game, both for the Monarchs.
So Vasquez here facing Braz,
Ball 1.
who just walked Casey Skid, was at first.
And we'll see if Vasquez, it's a straight switch with Nate Sterling in the top of the 8th inning.
So Sterling was the catcher.
Hits this right to the third baseman, scoops it up. It looks like it's going to be a double play, and it is 5-4-3. Both Skett and Vasquez are retired. 2 outs in the bottom 7.
Yeah, Glendale, they've been absolutely sublime on the field today. Can't say the same for the Monarchs, who've had multiple mishaps in the infield and in the outfield.
So, yeah, both double plays occurring on Glendale Community College's side. Both were 5-4-3. Oh, this hitting the left center field and moving up to make the catch. That's Jake Price to route number 3. So in the bottom of the 7th,
On to the 8th now.
yeah, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. After 7, it's 13-1 Vaqueros. You're listening to 95.1 KBCM Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College. Looks like Liberty's going to beat Steelers in the 7th.
Louisiana today.
It's still Higgins out there. You get a double-double, or what do you get? Double-double?
I usually do a 3x3 when I 3 cheese and 3 bodies.
That's way too much. I would like to.
I used to do 2, it wasn't enough.
I'd like to get a double-double and then a hamburger on the side. So
So you get the double and a hamburger?
yeah, just not all
Okay,
of it.
well, that's
Not the same. Yeah, but it's same amount of meat, but not the same amount of cheese.
yeah, I think you end up eating more calories that way than my way. Because with my way, you're just adding on 1 more cheese.
Yeah, the rest of the calories and the rest of the food. Is Vasquez coming in to catch for Sterling? It's a straight switch, right?
No, it's Gavin Taylor catching. That's a left fielder catching, and they took out our catcher.
So he's staying where he is then.
Gavin went from left field to catcher,
And who's playing left?
Kevin Vasquez.
Okay, Vasquez is at left and Taylor
And
is
there's a
on
new
left
first
catcher.
baseman.
And Sterling's out.
So Vasquez, yeah.
Vasquez went from left. Oh no, he's at left. Kevin Taylor went from left to catcher and Sterling's out.
Sterling, okay, so everything else is the same.
Yep.
Okay. Welcome back to the top of the 8th inning. Higgins now still pitching for the Monarchs. The second inning of work. Check swing. It's ball one for Harrington. So due up 6-7-8. Harrington, Bang, and Still. We do have a couple of fielding changes. Gavin Taylor now catching, and out in left field's Kevin Vasquez. So it was not a straight switch, just those two couple of changes. And ball two for Harrington.
Harrington, who is
Pop fly, and Gavin Taylor's looking for it. You're gonna have to battle the rain. He makes the catch for out number one for F2. And now
James Harrington was 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Popped that up. He's out, and now up next is
we have a pinch hitter, number 16, in for Mike Bang in the 7th hole. You're going to see Da-Young Kim, who came in to pinch hit in Tuesday's game as well. Sounds a lot like Ha-Shung Kim.
the guy that the Dodgers, or no, I think he's on the Padres, right?
No, he's on the Dodgers now. He just got I think, sent down to AAA, I'm pretty sure.
I think there's a guy also on the Padres called Ha-Sung Kim, infielder.
It might be the same person. I'm pretty sure it is. Either way, South Korean heritage for Da-Young Kim right here. And it's 1-1 count.
Kim takes the pitch, and now it's 1-1.
Strike two.
Take, but this time it's going to be a called strike.
And he was
That was a
crowding
little
the
bit
plate.
inside, yeah.
Crowding the plate, but still got called a strike. That's how you know.
I guess when you're crowding the plate, the umpires kind of box gets like zone gets a little smaller.
Swing and miss, and now Da-Young Kim is retired.
Strikes out swinging.
And Dylan Siddell coming to the plate. He is 1 for 3. Or excuse me, 1 for 4. He had a double, and a 2 RBI double in the first inning, and hasn't gotten on base since yet. Ball one.
My body somehow. Very shocking.
Ball two, same pitch, and Higgins, going back to last inning, has had serious control issues. He had 2 HBPs, and he got his first strikeout to close the inning against Viramontes. Now he's retired the first 2 in order. So
It's a good plate discipline shown there by Siddell, laying off all 3 pitches.
Siddell, will he bite at this one? No, he does not. He's looking for ball 4 instead of strike 1.
Yeah, it's almost like a cat and mouse game now. You're kind of trying to anticipate where the next pitch will be, and it's a back and forth.
Oh, that goes foul off his bat and then off the glove of
We've seen
Taylor.
multiple ones. We've seen multiple times. Ball going straight off the bat into the leg.
Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, it's going to be hit right up the middle, and it's going to bounce, and Casey Skett will throw it in. That's a 2-out single for Dylan Siddell. He is now 2 for 5.
So Dylan Siddell now with his second hit of the game. He already had 3 RBIs. And up now is Jackson Lyons, I believe.
Right on the back, the bottom of the order here.
So Lyons takes a ball, or no, takes a strike rather. 0-1.
And he has gone on base 3 times, but doesn't have any hits. Has walked twice, got hit by pitch, and has 2 runs. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
So Jackson Lyons, who's 0 for 1 in the game. So I'm not wrong.
you see that?
Let's check over the first. Oh, and it bounces off the base runner. That's Dylan Sedell gets hit right in the lower back.
And nearly a collision between the runner,
Yeah.
Sedell, and the first baseman.
So yeah, in that instance, it's not a runner's interference. It's on air because he doesn't advance, nor is it a live play anymore. So it's just going to stay as is. A rare occurrence though to see the base runner hit on a pickoff attempt. 0-2 pitch. This is foul off into the parking lot.
Not playable, that's fouled out.
See what's going on. Because of this. Focus on
the 0-2 pitch. And there's ball one.
One and two pitch here, top of the eighth. And it's a take by Lions, and that's going to be a ball, and it's 2-2. 2 outs. The score 13-1 in favor of the Glendale College Vaqueros. It's been a pretty one-sided affair so far.
Swing and a miss, and that is how the top of the eighth will end. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on. After 7.5, the Vaqueros lead the Monarchs 13-1. We're listening to 95.1 KBCM Monarch Radio, the voice of Battle College.
Just putting this part on.
Who's pitching? Is it still 21?
Yeah. Same pitcher there.
Yeah.
Cut the power off.
Is it this one? Is this court right here? Would you like the prison? You want the prison?
No mouse for that too?
Yeah, I don't. I'm not having. Yeah, I'm good. I don't think that's my Tuesday one.
Ready? All right, bottom of the eighth inning. Monarchs trail 13-1. Barajas on the mound for a second inning of work. It's due up 2-3-4. Cabay, Cuervo, and Gavin Taylor. But there is word that there will be a pinch hitter for Cuervo. This can be hit deep in the left field, and close to the warning track. It's caught by Jake Price for out number 1. And yes,
Barajas back out there. Yep.
we do have a pinch hitter in the 3-hole for Andrew Cuervo. It's Jordan Carrington.
Jordan Carrington batting with a 300 average. Out here pinch hitting for Cuervo, and he swings and misses here for his first pitch. 1-1. So Jordan Carrington, number 14, has had 20 at bats on the season.
He pops this one back. No balls, 2 strikes. And Barajas, he has 6.45 ERA in 6 appearances. That's 1 win, 2 losses, and 4 games started. And 1 save as well.
1 out, 0-2 pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. And down goes Carrington.
So 2 up, 2 down
What'd you think?
in the bottom 8th. Here's Gavin Taylor
Gavin Taylor, 1 for 3 in the game with 1 strikeout.
The quick.
Barajas now.
check swing, high inside, ball 1.
Ball 1.
One pitch. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, I think the website for some reason has Max Price as a pitcher, which I'm not sure how it's possible because he's also playing third base.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can play third base and pitch at the same time.
It's probably the person who's doing it.
It's pretty sure.
So yeah, I think it's Barajas who's the pitcher, not Max Price.
Grounds us over past third base. It's going to be a fair ball into left field. Quickly running over to the field. It is Jake Price, and throwing it in. That's a 2-out double for Gavin Taylor.
So Gavin Taylor now with a 2-out double. He's into second. And will it be a pinch hitter? No, I think it's still Lopez.
Yeah, Emiliano Lopez hasn't had many starts this season, but in the 5-hole middle of the order, it's played in right field, hasn't been pulled. He's been hit by a pitch twice. There's ball 1.
The runner stays put. So Lopez 0 for 1 in the game with the 1 strikeout.
Low, almost hit his leg. That would have been the 3rd HBP of the day. There's 2 balls, no strikes.
Barajas trying to get to that lower corner.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
2-1 the count here for Lopez.
He started low and ending high on that. Looked like he kind of wanted to give it a ride, but just
Gavin Taylor here is still at second after the double.
So 1 pitch. It's going to be grounded over to the shortstop. Lyon's going to throw it over to first. It's kind of a high throw, but that's a 6-3 ground out to end the 8th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on. After 8, it's 13-1 Glendale Community College. You're listening to 95.1 KBCM Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College.
I got locked in.
Yeah, you're locked in.
You can't lock me in this. Traffic jam.
Well, you can't win games. You know,
That's not fair. It's like, see that crowd?
I'm like this. This game was 12. I thought it was worse than why? Because I five, like, you had a chance. And that's like pitching. You know, when it's like, okay, that's clearly pitching. But this is like pitching.
Well, this game is last game, wasn't it? Yeah, last game we scored 9 runs. So we have 17 runs.
All right, we're at the top of the ninth inning. We're almost done here. Higgins on the mound. He will face the top of the order.
This game.
1, 2, 3. It's Dolan, Louise, and Jake Price. Strike one. Oh, wait, actually, no. We have a pinch hitter in the leading things off. It's number 9, Cooper Bowen, actually. So Dolan is done.
75 pitches.
Bowen's going to hit this in the right field. It'll be a leadoff single.
Bowen, he blasts that into right center field and gets on base for a base hit.
We'll see if it's a straight switch in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Higgins still on the mound, and
there's another pinch hitter. It's number 1 this time. It's back-to-back singles in right field. So that's Cooper Bowen who led off pinch hitting for Alex Dolan, and then that's number 1, Aiden Nakula, pinch hitting for Daniel Ruiz in the 2-hole.
so Ryan Higgins, they're giving up 2 base hits in a row, and looks like he will stay out there.
Ball 1. And yeah, another pinch hitter. It's number 17 for Jake Price. In the game is Ethan Kearney.
Looks like they're emptying the bench, Glendale.
And there's probably going to be potentially straight switches, so we're going to have some outfield changes since 3 leadoff batters are all in the outfield.
So here's Kearney, left-handed hitter facing left-handed throwing Higgins, and he takes ball 3. So that's 2-1, the umpire signaling.
It's a 2-1 count for mistake with the scoreboard.
So it's 2-1, the scoreboard.
2-1.
Wow.
2, 3, 5.
2-1 pitch. Oh, grounded foul to the Monarchs dugout.
It's going to be 2-2.
Let's go. It's slower when it's 52.
It's 2-2 now. That was it. So, Higgins, swing and miss. Strike out.
He's never gone more than 2 before.
Another pinch hitter. Here's number 25. Pinch hitting for Max Price. His name is Matthew Hazelgrove.
Emptying the bench here at Glendale.
We'll come back later.
Hazelgrove facing Higgins here at the top of the 9th. And he takes a strike. So Higgins has stayed out there for the last couple innings.
Yeah, he's came in the 7th and will be the closer.
It's a wild swing and a miss. 0-2 the count for Hazel Grove. Pinch hitting.
Hits this into right center field. Might find some green. No, it's caught by the second baseman, and there's out number 2, and the base runners stay where they are.
I didn't know that there was a fielding cage too. It's now Jordan Carrington now playing first.
And let's see who is the second baseman. It's hard to see, and I worry about things in between the innings. I can't always see if there's an outfield change up being told. Looks like it's number 3 in the outfield. That's Anthony Ravelis at second base.
Ooh, that's a foul.
The Vitamontes fouls this off. He is not relieved for a pinch hitter. He stays in the batting order. Oh, 1 pitch for Vitamontes. Ball 1, almost hit by him. That's going to be a pass ball as Gavin Taylor had it in his glove and he let it get away from him. Both runners advanced. So 2 runners in scoring position on the pass ball. The 1-1 count.
So I believe that's Bowen and Kearney who are.
Bowen and Nico are at third and second, respectively.
Kearney just flied out, I guess, on the last out.
This fouled out into the parking lot. No balls, 2 strikes. There's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Kearney struck out and Hazel Grove threw out. And so Vitamontes, he's 1 for 5 today. 2 runs scored.
It's way out.
Ball 2.
Montes takes ball 2. The count is now 2-2.
Taking their time. Enjoy it while it lasts. The pitch clock is always enforced until the new one is installed. Then it will always be enforced. 2-2 pitch. Tight inside. Full count.
Montes now with the full count. The pitcher is still Higgins. Montes 1 for 3 in the game with 2 strikeouts.
We'll hit this. Going to be past the shortstop, Gabay, over into center field. Here come 2 runs scored. It's a 2 RBI single for Jordan Vitamontes. It's Cooper Bowen and Aiden Nyquist making the most out of their pinch hitting appearances in the 9th inning.
And it's now 15-1 in favor of the Vaqueros. Yeah, Viramontes gets a nice little fastball that's low, and he gets on top of it real quick. And gets it past the infield. And 2 more runs batted in for Viramontes to his stat sheet.
Now we're going to have Hector Ramirez, one of the red shirts, is giving balls to the home plate umpire. He's also making a change to his lineup card. He was writing on that. Let's see. Here's number 8, pinch hitting for James Harrington in the 6th spot. It is Adonis Jenkins.
Adonis Jenkins. Pinch hitting here for Harrington here with 2 outs at the top of the 9th.
Ball 1.
Still have a half an inning to go after this.
Strike one.
One pitch here for Jenkins.
Oh, that's going to be a wild pitch as it bounces before it gets to the catcher, and advancing to the second is Benamontes. So 2-1 count now.
Well, the first time we've seen a wild pitch here in this game.
And Donis Jenkins, this is only his second game of the season and his second at bat, so not in this position very often. They're strike two. In his one at bat, he did get a hit, so his batting average is 1,000. Perfect for the time being. Has 2 runs this season as well.
He got 1,000. That's great.
Bouncing him for the hour.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, this is right.
Oh, hits this right to Gabe again at shortstop and throw it over to first base Carrington. A 6-3 putout, and that will end the top of the 9th inning.
And the score 15-1. And we're listening to Monarch Baseball here on the new 95.1 TVCM Monarch Radio. Hey boys, go.
Barajas will close.
Let's see if we can
That could be up like 3 or 4.
I think we're gonna have a pinch hitter, right? For the 30.
Yeah.
Hoffman, Brandon Hoffman.
I get Brandon Hoffman in the 6th one. All right, welcome back to the bottom of the 9th inning. We have a pinch hitter in the 6th hole for Will Stubbington. It's Brandon Hoffman. Barajas, the closer. Here's the first pitch. Hits this in the right field foul territory. It's playable. Let's see as it bounces. Yes, it does. No balls, 1 strike.
So Hoffman fouls off his first pitch. 0-1 the count here. Bottom of the 9th. It's pretty much just formality at this point. 15-1 the margin in favor of the Vaqueros. Here's the 0-1 from
Grounds that. Is it foul? Yes, it is.
Foul.
Couldn't tell by the bounce until it took its second hop.
So
Swing and a miss. He goes around. Hoffman goes down on strikes. 1 away, 2 outs away from a 15-1 victory. The Vaqueros are. So we have a pinch hitter in the 7-hole for Colin Taylor. It's number 3, Anthony Reveles, and who would play second at the start of the last inning, so he'll finish off.
The next pitch from Barajas, and that's
Ball 1.
picked by Reveles and 1.
And the three pinch hitters in the top of the 9th inning, 4, are all now on defense. So right field is Cooper Bowen, center field is Aiden Nicoluk, left field is Ethan Kearney, and catching is Matthew Hazelgrove.
Barajas here delivers, and that one's
hitting the center field and moving over and trying to make the catch. That's Nicoluk for out number 2. And 1 out away from this game being over. And certainly both sides are excited for it to be over. Both sides want it to be over, but one is celebrating, one is going to be down. And here's number 51 pinch hitting for Casey Skett in the 8th spot. Number 51 is James Logan.
Logan facing. He calls the first pitch. 1 out away from the end of the game.
This is only the second at bat of the season. Fouls off again, down to their final strike.
So Logan, that's only the second game of this is only his second appearance of the season. Low stands here.
0-2 pitch, swings and misses, and
That's the end of the game.
that's the end of the game. So going down on strikes and Barajas retiring the side in order. Final score: Glendale Community College Vaqueros 15, LA Valley College Monarchs 1. Vaqueros sweep the series. Monarchs fall to 5-15 on the year, and the Vaqueros are 14-8-1. What are your takes?